All right, guys, good afternoon. Thursday, May 20th. I'm leaving the Baymont Inn right now. It's 11 o'clock. I'm on my way to the post office to pick up my foam mat, which was delivered yesterday. Hopefully it's there with no problems. Thank you once again, Mrs. Kaj. I really appreciate it. And while I'm on the subject of thanking people for assistance, Miss Ronnie, thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Truly, you have no idea. I'll just leave it at that. Don't want to, put everything out there, but I thank you very much for the assist. I appreciate it. I'm on the road, like I said, to the post office first, and then the next stop is going to be quite beautiful from what it looks like. It's Hocking State Park, and it's got beautiful waterfalls and cliffs and everything, and that's about a 15-mile hike from here, so I might stop short of it today. I don't know yet. Well, you know how it goes when I'm on the road. Play it by ear. But I'm feeling good. My body's rested. My pack is so heavy. It's got to be 50 pounds easy. My today's the 20th. I'm looking at staying in the field until the 1st. So, I'm looking at 12 days in the field here. So, is that math right? Yeah, 12 days, 11, 12 days, something like that. I'm looking to stay in the field to the 1st, but I might not be able to come out right on the 1st, so it might go on. And I'm not passing very many towns with substantial resupply stuff, so I have to resupply at the gas station and spend, a lot of money. So my pack is full. I don't know if it looks big, but it's big. I got my clamp on my phone here taped up now, so hopefully it doesn't move as much. Now the only problem is I can't adjust it when I'm not using it to record. But, you can't have everything. It's going up to 90 degrees today. The weather for next week looks similar. Low 90s, high 80s, high humidity, and sunshine. Looks like the next 5 days I should get will be rain-free. And then we got a couple days with thunderstorms and stuff warning. So, the Max Bar and Grill. Hike or day drink? I would like the day drink, but not today. Not for the next couple of weeks. All right, 12 o'clock. I'm 1.68 miles in. Just leaving the post office, and as you can see back there now, I have a new sleeping mat. So, pretty excited. Already laid it out on the ground and laid on it in front of the post office like a weirdo. It's what you expect the foam mat to be. It's definitely not a 3-inch Nemo tensor insulated. It's not as comfortable as that, an air mattress. But at a fraction of the price. This was $60 compared to my air mat that was $150, and nothing can happen to this, so I'm not worrying about it. We can get a little tore up or whatever, but it'll be fine. It's a foam mat. It's exactly what I remember a foam mat being when I was in the Marine Corps. This is actually a lot better than the ISO mat that we used back in the service days. But I don't like how it stores up top, but it's the only option you have. All right, about 12:45, guys. I'm 2.34 miles in. That's a little off because I forgot to start my watch back up again. So I'm probably closer to 3 miles, but I got another about 3 miles to go until I hit the trail again. So 3 miles of walking on the side of this highway. I think it's the 664 northbound. I'm already struggling, and this heat, it's hot out, and I stopped and got a 1/3 liter of fluids because I knew I was going to need it today with this. So my pack is with the quite heavy, leaving town with the full food bag and all. You guys know the deal by now. When you leave town, your stuff is just stacked. Plus, I'm looking at a long stretch. Like I said, I got a lot of food in there. So, woo. All right, it's 1:45. I've been hiking for 2 hours, an hour and 57 minutes, and I'm 5.19 miles in. Dealing with the 4 H's. Heat, humidity, hills, heavy ass backpack, and it creates the 5th H. Help me! So I just pulled over here to this cemetery. It's called Pleasant Hill. There's nothing pleasant about that hill I just came up. My watch started vibrating, and it's never done that before, so I looked down at it, and my heart rate was like 165. So I guess that's a danger zone or something, I don't know. Or as high as mine been, so my watch was letting me know. So I pulled over and take a little break. I'm still a half mile back from even getting back on the ADT proper. You can't even enjoy beverages. It's hot, like it's literally hot already. All right, 5.88 miles in. I am officially back on the Buckeye/American Discovery Trail proper. So, feels good to be back off that main road. I'm grabbing a little bit of shade when I can on the side of the road here. I'm probably definitely 100% going to be stopping short of Hocking State Park today and setting up somewhere, but definitely looking forward to getting there. It's supposed to be absolutely, it's beautiful. I've seen it already. It's got some incredible waterfalls and rock formation and stuff, so it should be nice. But I got to get there first. All right, back to one of these issues where my map isn't lining up directly with the trail. Oh, damn, that's a wet foot. No, not wet, just dirty. There's nowhere else to walk. It's got me going down this stream. Oh, my fat ass. It's supposed to be a cutoff. I haven't seen a blue blaze in not that long ago, but I'm surrounded by private property, and it says it on my map. But it's supposed to be a turnoff coming up here to get back into the woods, but it's just got me walking down a stream, which seems kind of, I don't know, odd. But it's better than walking through bushwhacking. Well, this would have been a much easier way, this driveway. I have no clue how I found this. I just was walking the creek screaming as I fell and sunk in the mud. And I seen the blue blaze on his telephone pole. So again, yeah, Buckeye Trail easement. My map is way off from what I was supposed to follow, but the creek got me here, just a more challenging and fun way. Whew. Boom. Ah, blue blazes again. I love it. As soon as you don't start seeing, I mean, there was nowhere to go. I was on a blue blaze and then I wasn't, and now this appeared. Obviously, there probably was, and I didn't see it, but all right, 7.17 miles in. Let me see if I can bring the clock up here on my phone without messing the video up. 3:40. Just took a little break right on the trail because honestly, that creek kicked my butt. I'm gonna have to do something with these shorts and tights, because now when I sit down, I might as well be wearing a skirt. Climbing over all them logs just tore everything up even more. So I have an alternate pair of shorts. They're just a little loose, but I can fold them up. I tuck everything in, it'll help out. There's no drawstring on them. And they're treated too with Sawyer. And I have a pair of compression shorts I can wear underneath, or I can just put the compression shorts on underneath these two, so the holes won't matter. That's probably what I'm going to do, and just keep beating these up. And then come next month, I got to order new shoes anyway, so I'll get new shoes. Yep, definitely missed a turn. I went back to the last tree with a marking on it, and as I was talking on the video, it said right-hand turn. So maybe down there where that beam's at, huh? Or is it just right here? And this trail's pretty properly marked, so when you don't start seeing stuff, you know you're done messed up. That beam's here for a reason, but I still don't see any marks on this side. There, right there. How about that? At least I realized that quick that time. I've been thinking of getting rid of this extra hiking pole I'm carrying too, because I don't use it. What side going? That side? Oh, this side. I forget. This, I don't know. Where am I going? Up here, I guess? Yeah. But now that I have that mat, there it is. Now that I have that mat on there, probably just keep it just in case something happens to this one. All right, we've gone over what the markings mean when they're offset. When there's, I believe when they're stacked on each other like that, it means look out or heads up, something's upcoming. It could mean, you know, something as simple as this, watch your step. It could mean there's something up here maybe just the trail gets overgrown, or it could mean anything. It just means like a heads up, I believe. Or I could be telling you completely wrong information, and that probably meant stop or something. I believe that's what it means. Look at that spider web. See that? That's a gnarly one. I just said gnarly. I don't know what that meant, but I've been bushwhacking through some thick stuff covered in crap and thorns. I'm all cut up. Popped down on some signs that say private property. There's a deer feeder over there. Found this little bridge though. I'm in the general area of the trail. It looks like I got to loop around maybe the property. So it was definitely a heads up. Maybe it was the trail ends here and you got to, I don't know. But I'm going to get some water. Oh, it's hot out. 7.99 miles in. All right, I'm on this little trail here. It's not lining up with my map or the Buckeye Trail as my map has it, but it's going in a general direction. It's funny because when you're lost like that, you want to, like, you can feel the panic kind of set in. Even with me, just a little bit. Even though I'm set up about as good as you can possibly set up to get lost. I mean, I have I just re-upped. So I got 3 liters of fluid, and I got 12 days of food, and you know, sleeping and gear to change into, all this stuff. So you really just got to keep calm, and you're gonna, you know, one way or another. I'm gonna check my map and see which directions. That looks like a little trail. That looks like a little trail. Check it out. Oh, there's thorns, and I'm just literally covered. I'm covered in stuff. No form of trail until I just found this, and this lines up with what my map shows the Buckeye Trail. Doesn't mean it's right, because my map is off, but at least it's some form of something, and I'm just cutting through crap. You know, I sit there and say, oh, I'm set up good, and then it just gets so frustrating every time I step, and I'm just covered in thorns, and I'm tripping, and All right, I was there when I told you that deer feeder and all back there. That's their property. I was in the back of their end, so that double blaze probably means like heads up, you know, entering private property, going off trail, something along them lines. But I don't feel bad because the logbook at the entrance, if you're going this way, exit and coming my way, is full of people saying they got lost. So yeah, I was literally on their people's property right there, and I just had to go in a big 3/4 of a mile loop around, I guess, their property. Whew. I'm just gonna go up the road a little bit, get away from the house, and I gotta clean out my shoes. I'm just covered in thorns and crap everywhere. My poor mat, brand new just today, a couple hours ago, and it's already tore up in a couple spots from thorns and branches digging into it as I try to climb under and over stuff. Oh man, that was a rough little section. All right, there's the road right there, guys. I'm gonna come down this mountain. It's just, I'm calling it, it's 5:30. My watch says 9.23, but I missed a couple. Is there a fire pit down there? I missed it. I forgot to turn my watch on a couple times, so we'll call it 10 miles. Nothing to write home about or anything, but I'm before I get exhausted, there's just I got a long stretch ahead of me, 12 days out here, so there's no point in getting burnt out the first day. All right, guys, it's 8:55 on Thursday night. I'm tucked down in here on the woods along a little game trail. Got the front open, and I'm calling it a night. I just been relaxing for the last 3.5, almost 4 hours. Wasting electricity, listening to podcasts, you know the deal. But Saturday in the morning, hopefully I get a good night's sleep on this new foam mat, baby. All tucked in there. All right, good morning, everybody. I just, I don't know how well that comes out, but I just climbed up there from where I was sleeping at last night. It's 8:05 a.m. on Friday, May 21st, and just getting on the road. Good night's sleep, about average for me, 4 to 5 hours of broken, but good. So mat works out just fine. It's all I need. I got her back there. I tried to put her in like the side pouches and move my water bottles around. It's just a little too big, but I might trim off a couple of the bottom sections. So it's actually long enough for my whole body. I think this is 72 inches. 2.09 miles in. It's already a hot one. It's gone up to 94 today. Moving slow, as usual, first thing in the morning, but how about that house? I've seen a bunch of signs on this like mile and a half I've been walking for seniors, so I'm guessing like a senior prank. Right, 10:30 guys. I am 5.03 miles in. Was just on the side of the road taking a little break in the shade. Had an apple, pounded a Gatorade. I met a gentleman who pulled over with his wife and had grandkids in the car. I'm so horrible. I forget his name already. Gary, I want to say. He says he lives in a little log cabin up the road here, and he says he has a well on his property, and I'm welcome to fill up with water. So I drank a little extra because I know I'm going to fill up here. It was very nice to meet you, sir, if you ever see this. It's funny because Alex, the guy I've talked about a couple times, he said he stayed in his tree house. Another couple hikers I've seen on YouTube, he said have stayed on his property. So, you know, it's just a small little community. He's a hiker himself, him and his wife's. They do sections of the Appalachian Trail. So I'm gonna walk up the road a little bit here, and hopefully I see this house and I can get some water on the out of his well. It's a warm one already today. A little breeze helps a lot though. This pack is just not to sound like I'm in the army or anything, but it's just it's way too heavy. I've talked about it before. These packs, or I can't speak specifically to other brands and whatnot, but I love Hyperlite mountain gear, but you start getting over 40 pounds and it's just them little aluminum stays. It's just not a very comfortable carry. Like I said, my pack has easily over 50 pounds. 52, maybe 55, but I don't know. Especially when I had 3 liters of water in there. But so it's just not a very comfortable carry. But my shoes are falling apart. I don't know if you can see that, but it's coming off on the where the sole meets the shoe. Just got to get me through till next month. I got well over 500 miles on these shoes now. So they did their job. They did their job. I lost my chevron somewhere this morning. I think probably when I was beating, when I came out of the brush this morning, I like to take my hat and just beat like off my legs and stuff, thinking it's gonna knock the ticks off. Here's a little log cabinish. So I lost my sergeant chevron. I still have one on there, one of these shoulders up there. I don't know how many decorations you need. These patches are all starting to come off, and the days of caring are gone. I get another pack maybe sometime on this trail, maybe if this one lasts. Nothing's going on it, just bare bones. Save them 4, 5, 6 ounces. I'm gonna guess this is his property. That's a log cabin. He says he's got an artistic well that he just put in. There's a little walkway. I don't know. But there's the well, I know. All right, absolutely beautiful property. I love when the fellow hikers run into you. It makes everything so much easier. All right, guys, 12:30. I'm 8 miles in. Moving very, very slow. You heard that before? But just getting off the road. I almost took the bike route to skip this whole section here and make up some time, but because I really want to get to Hocking State Park today, it's probably not going to happen, and if I do, it's going to be late. But it's looking like tomorrow, and then obviously tomorrow's Saturday, so it's going to be quite crowded. But oh well, it just is what it is. I don't want to do any more roads. I want to get out of the sun as much as possible. All right, guys, it's man, I forgot already. My brain. It's 1:36. I'm at 9.27 miles in. I'm right on the trail here, going that way. But you can see there's a blue blaze right there for the other way. Maybe you can't see. There we go. I'm just beat. I'm just laying here in this shade, drinking some fluids. I gotta chill with the apples. I think I'm eating too many apples. My stomach's a little upset. I'm trying to get rid of the apples because it's just, my pack is so heavy. I'm just sitting here right now, relaxing, burning through battery, watching Survivor Man on YouTube. All right, guys, it's 3 o'clock. I'm still 9.28 miles in. I don't know what time I made that last video when I told you I was just sitting right there and taking a break, but it was a nice break. I ran my phone down to 20%. I watched the Survivor Man, watched Greg Oving's Rocky Mountain Survival. I got a YouTube addiction, man. But it was a good break. I feel good. I was just trying to wait to see if I had to use the bathroom, but my stomach seems to have settled down. I was looking at that water I got out of that well earlier, and I'm glad I filtered it, but then I filled some in there without filtering it. But it's definitely tinted yellow, which doesn't necessarily mean anything. It could, it could be a high mineral content or whatever. But my stomach feels a little better. I actually just had 2 pepperoni wraps, so I got rid of my, I'm out of tortillas. I started with 8, or actually 6, because I ate a couple in the hotel. But that's going to be my new snack. All right, I checked real quick, and I can't, it just brings me up articles. I don't got time, because I just wasted an hour and a half or so sitting there. Got time to go through them, but I'm going to learn that. I could have sworn with the 2 next to each other like we saw yesterday meant heads up. I never heard of 3. That was a first, but that looks like it meant heads up. But I'm going the right way. I'm still on the trail. My indicator has me way off the trail, but I know I'm going the right way. Rock. Been in a good spot to sleep, but still got miles to go. And the mosquitoes down here and flies are incredible. All right, guys, 4:30. I'm just hopping out of the Hocking Hill State Forest. I'm on a road walk now for about 3 miles. I'm 11.66 miles in. I was debating on staying back in there because I think this next section I'm coming up on is the crowded, populated section. And it's what did I say right now? 4:30? Hold on. Yeah, it's 4:25 right now, so 4:30. 11.67 miles in. I was debating on staying back there because I know it's going to be crowded up here, but I wasn't ready to stop yet. I might as well just get the miles in now and then hopefully find somewhere up there to sleep. But we'll see how crowded it is. It doesn't matter. If there's people there, there's people there. All right, 5:15. I'm 13.65 miles in. Getting off the road here and heading back into Hocking State Forest again. I should be coming up on some decent cliffs and rock formations and whatnot, being that it's the rappelling and climbing area. Which way do I go? Right there, blue blazes. Oh, it's incredible. Ooh, don't want to go down there. All right, if I'm never heard of again, I'm going to be getting on here to get water. All right, it's 10 after 6, guys. I'm at 14.71 miles in. So, no record-setting day, but I feel quite good with that output because I didn't want to do much more than 3. So, it's absolutely beautiful back here with all this sandstone. Haven't seen another soul. Getting that water was a little more dangerous than it should have been because I was worried about getting my feet wet, and I didn't almost fall over, but I almost fell in the mud. I'm still a couple miles from the main park where I'm assuming that waterfall's at, and where I'm assuming it's going to get crowded at, where every time I see people's videos, there's a bunch of people around it. You're not supposed to camp here unless you're in a designated area, but yeah, as soon as I find a half-decent area to camp at, I'm going to camp. I mean, I'm going to walk another mile, maybe till 7:30, but I'm looking for a camp. I'm looking for a spot to camp now, and then, if I get up early and say I get there before 10, 9 even, chances are in my favor. There won't be that many people there, so. Camp right there. Got water in the morning right here. Check this out. All right, guys, at 9 o'clock, tucked in right here next to this little, I'll leave the front open, this little creek right here, or runoff, I should say. And then let's see if we can go walk down here without falling in. Haven't seen another soul, knock on wood. Oh yeah, this is a great idea, Chris, right before bed. Go stomping. Alright. Not slippery. Famous last words before I fall off the cliff here. Oh, that's slippery. That's my overlooking that. I can't get out far enough, but you guys get the idea. That's what I'm looking at tonight. All right, guys, here 1 in the morning. All right, good morning, everybody. It's Saturday, May 22nd, I believe it is. Yep, I got a watch. It's not on GPS, you know. Not on GPS, let me look. Yeah, 6:51, Saturday, May 22nd. Just up here, I've been up since, I tried to get out of bed at 5:15. I really wanted to be hitting the trail because I still got like 4 miles of wilderness. So that's like, 8 miles of regular trail to get to the next places. And I've read a couple articles on them last night. These are very popular places. So it's going to get crowded today quickly. And then I'm going to be stuck in like a hiking trail behind people getting back to these places. It's 3 spots. It's like 2 waterfalls and an ash cave, or old man's cave, ash cave, and then a waterfall. So that's what I'm looking at getting. But is there any better place to wake up? So I just been taking my time since I got out. I just ate an apple. Oh, and then since I watched that Survivor Man yesterday, he was eating spruce, like the new growth, these tips right here off of spruce trees. Now, one, these are a little older than, it's the new growth, but it's a little older than when he was eating them. I didn't know that's where you get turpentine from either. So I learned that. But I don't even know if this is a spruce tree. Old green trees are just evergreens to me. But here we go. Some, nope. He made it look so good. Now, if I didn't eat for 3 days, that'd probably taste like a delicious Brussels sprout soaked in cheese. All right, well, I got cocky and walked over there where I did last night. And I completely ate shit. Oh, man. I don't know how well it's coming up, but I'm soaked and muddy. All on my backside. Hurt my wrist. I landed on my wrist, obviously. And my can of Spamness, it broke my fall, but I still got to go get water now. Oh, man. All I was thinking about when I walked, I stepped over. Let's see if we can see where I fell. I was like, oh yeah, this is where my life is ending right here after everything I've been through. Oh yeah, you can clearly see where I landed. I thought I was going to hit that little bubble and then just roll down. I guess you can. That just be lazy. But that's where I slipped at right there. I thought I was going to hit that and then do-do-do. That's slippery, guys. You know what should be a dead giveaway? The wood or the rocks and the greenness. Yeah, but I think I could do Survivor, man. All right, right back to this for a minute. Just want to talk because now ever since this error, which is a completely unforced error, because why am I going down here to get water? Because it's cool and it looks nice and all that. Well, this is where I just got water. There's no need. So I did an unforced error and, obviously it was nothing bad. My wrist is sore, but it's okay. But I could have fractured or broke. I could have went over the waterfalls and been dead or worse, laying down there for a couple weeks, dying. I'm just saying. Stupid decisions make unforced errors, and then once an unforced error happens, then once that happens, I'm wet, I'm over here, now I dropped my bag and my bag got muddy. Just little things. One unforced error forces other nonsense. All right, it's 7:41. I'm finally on the trail, which is absolutely ridiculous from what time I got out of my tent. I even had my tent packed up in like 5 minutes, but ended up taking a little while there, so. But I'm on the trail now, working my way to the first of the popular attractions in the state park. All right, guys, as you can see, place is quite popular already, and it's not even what time is it? It's 9 o'clock in the morning. So so much for me getting up early. This is for 9 o'clock in the morning at State Park. This is mob. Now I just got to figure out where I'm going because the Buckeye Trail continued across right across from that side of the woods to that side of the woods, and my map's got me going over here, so it's you know, nothing lines up, so I'm just gonna I know Ash Cave is that way, but I want to pass Dead Man's Cave, which is up here first, so beautiful down here. Crowded already, but what are you gonna do Saturday to State Park? It's beautiful. Absolutely incredible back here. All right, I got away from a group, so it's kind of like I got to myself right now. Very well maintained. It's just beautiful back here. All right, I'm a little over 4 miles in. Just took a little break to dry my feet out because when everyone gets like bottlenecked, I'll be behind like 15 people. Whew, I'm out of breath, so I just take the little quicker route and stomp through some mud and get a little wet, but it's actually a very beautiful park. Like I said, it's a shame that I'm coming through here. Every time I come through a popular, beautiful area, it's on a weekend. But I should have timed it better. I should have did more miles on my first day out instead of stopping at 10. And I could have been here last night, but it still probably would have been crowded on Friday night. But oh well. I was just rewatching some of my videos I took. And it's just a shame that, you know, most of them have like kids yelling in the background or people talking, but that's just what it is. Okay, so I thought I actually stopped right on the trail and took a break. And then like, I don't know, maybe 20 people ended up coming by. So I felt bad. I was that idiot that sets up on the trail. Then I checked my map and I see that we're only like another mile away from another falls, Cedar Falls. So there's also a parking lot there, so it'll probably be crowded also, but I actually thought some of that stuff I hiked through, I didn't think that many people would, but plenty of people are coming back here. I talked about it earlier, but I got to slow down and be in the moment. I realize sometimes when I'm talking about stuff on video, you guys probably don't have a clue, but what happens is I make I talk and I talk, I blah, 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 blah. And then when I'm editing, I end up cutting that out. And then when I say, oh yeah, I talked about it earlier, it's not even in the video anymore. I usually end up having, for 3 days, I end up having like 4 hours of film, and I got to cut it down to 1 hour. That's outrageous. Some place like this, I can understand that, but for a majority of it, it's just me, you know, going, oh, I'm on fire, blah, blah, blah. I got to cut that out. But I know I talked earlier, I got to slow down and enjoy the moment. It's not all about getting these miles. I can't let my anxiety build up just because I'm around a group of people that I don't know. I got to enjoy this. Instead of rushing to get a quick film for my video or post something on Instagram, slow down, enjoy it, and then you know, actually pay attention to the video I'm taking, so I'm sure it's a good video. There's literally no grip left in these. That's my excuse. If I go over, you can see how mobbed it is. All right, guys, it's 2:30 in the afternoon, and I'm a whole whopping 9.09 miles in. I got road walking here for the next, like, it's called 5 miles. That's a complete guess, but it's over 3. And to be honest with you, this is a welcome change from right now. I'll tell you what, man, them thorns are just, my legs are itching. My back was itching all morning, right? And I took off my shirt just a little while ago. I had like a branch of thorns, like a vine of thorns stuck down in my shirt. No wonder my back was hurting. The last place I didn't get on video was just way too mobbed. By the time I got there, it was Ash Cave, and very nice. I took plenty of pictures and video from that. Hocking State Park is just incredible. All right, 4:36. American Discovery Trail. It's actually a nice sticker. Buckeye Trail / American Discovery Trail. Oh, there's a car coming up behind me. I haven't seen a car in good since I left that park, man. That road's been dead. 4:36. I'm 14.33 miles in. I am moving at a snail pace today of 2.3 miles an hour. I've been hiking for 7 hours and 4 minutes. It's funny to me, but it doesn't matter. I'm getting the miles in, and I'm done. I'm gonna walk in here for a little bit. This stretch of woods isn't that long, and then I'm back on roads again, and then another stretch, and then I'll be in another state park tomorrow at Tar Heel Forest or something like that. But you know me, I forgot already. Oh man, as you can see, there's nowhere to camp or even take a break because I can't sit in this stuff. It's like tick heaven. So this is what I mean. Oh, and the bugs right here are crazy. I'm about over spider webs in the face today, to be honest with you. It had switchback, so we're heading to the top, which is good because hopefully it'll flatten out. Sorry. But this is me right where it turns and the switchback starts because I got a little spot to sit in. It's not knee-high shrubs. I'm soaked. Soaked and smoked. Long day. Long day. And the miles are nothing. I mean, but I don't even, what did I say? I'm at 14.72 right now, so it's nothing, but I'm smoked. All right, guys, 5:30. I took a lengthy break. Had some bottle caps candy, delicious. Feeling better. Leaving my pack open right now because I can like feel the welt from my pack digging in. Not only burn, like I can feel it on my skin. Drank a liter. I probably should have drank it down there and got some more water because if you're a young kid watching this or a new to hiking, this goes for, you know, being lost in the woods too. It's not a ironclad rule, but usually when you're heading up, you're not going to run into too many water sources. Usually going down is when you hit the water sources. Like I said, it's not an ironclad rule, but it holds true a lot. So I'm probably not going to find any water up here on top of this mountain. But I'm still good. I got 2 liters. No, I'm good. I still got 2 liters. I'll be fine. You can tell this is this section of trail does not get a lot of visitors. From the maintainers to the blazes being painted to there's nothing up here. I mean, you get still a well-defined trail, but it's definitely overgrown more than any part of the Buckeye Trail I've been on that's been maintained. Oh God, there's bugs up here. It's a little flat spot right there. I'm gonna keep walking this to get to the top though. All right, it looks like this might work out well coming up here for a sleeping spot and for getting some, what's it, 5:30 now? So at least another 2 hours of decent solar energy. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, it's even cut. This looks like where I'm setting up right now. Right on there, right through power lines. I'm definitely going to stop here for at least 2 hours and just get some solar, listen to some music, relax, and then I'll let me unbuckle this. Man, now I feel I shouldn't have wasted that half hour down there stuffing my face with bottle caps. I could have been up here getting solar. I've been using energy like crazy. Like I've gone through two full cell phone charges today. I haven't been worrying. All right, now it looks like it flattens out and then I'm going to start working our way down. Like I said, I only got like another mile and a half of these woods, and then it's roads for a couple miles again, then back woods and blah, blah, blah. I think I'm gonna stay up here. I mean, I could set the tent and everything up here. That's probably what I'm gonna do. It's what I'm going to do. American Discovery Trail sign. These are nice stickers. They're like the thick ones. A couple times I've seen them. Yeah. Give me some of them. Didn't I see one on the other side? Yeah, right there. Yeah, you know what, guys? I'm going to sit up here and try to get some solar energy, see if I can't charge my phone up while I'm listening to music or podcast or something. I mean, this is perfect. Not the first person up here, a little fire pit. All right. Nothing wrong with this at all. All right, guys, let me get cracking. All right, guys, it's 7:50 on Saturday evening. I sat here for a couple hours. The sun was in and out, so I couldn't really get much done on my power block or my phone. But charged up my watch. Got a couple extra days of juice in it. Got the tent open again in the front. I had to put this extra line out in the front because it's rocky, so the stakes aren't in there that well, and it fell down a couple times. So this helps give it support a lot. I mean, it's tight. It's like a freestanding tent right now. It's nice and tight. I'm just gonna climb in just because there's nothing else to do. I gotta get some power into my phone and my power blocks down to 2 lights, but it's getting ready to go to 1 here pretty soon once I finish up charging my phone up tonight. So I have maybe 1 full charge left on there. I've been just willy-nilly with the power for the last couple of days, last 3 days. You know, listening to music, podcasts, blah, 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 blah. So, and I haven't utilized my solar panel at all. I've been in the woods for a lot too, but having that foam mat up top, I just didn't want to deal with the solar panel out too. So, but I got to stay on top of this power. Without power, I have nothing. So tomorrow might not be a big day of hiking. Matter of fact, if I can find water close by, I might come right back up here tomorrow and get sunlight here and spend the majority, if not all day today here. Or once I find a good area for sun tomorrow, I might just stop and get power as much as I can tomorrow. Good morning, everybody. It's Sunday, May 23rd. It's 8:30 right now. I've been up and about since about 6:30 out of my tent, just drying out my gear. Got some condensation I'm drying out inside the tent. Just doing some gear maintenance. Today's my 4th day in the field, so time to get some stuff cleaned up. Got the solar panel up over here. Charging up my phone. I'm going to get that maxed out, and then I'm going to top off my watch, and then I'm going to plug my battery bank in. So I'm going to stay here for another, we'll see how long I can make it last, but at least another couple hours, hopefully, and just get some sunlight because I've been using power like I have unlimited, and I don't. And I've actually ran it down pretty low, and I'm going to be back in the woods today, so just not a lot of sunlight when you're back there. And then the next couple of days we're dealing with thunderstorms and rain, so I want to get some power while I can. I know, ladies, control yourself. I don't have a shirt on. Pretty exciting. I'm kind of feeling myself today. I woke up and I just look thin to me, so I know I'm still built like a 30-pound bag of Spam jammed in a 15-pound bag with, you know, no definition and just flabbiness, but I'm feeling better about myself, so watch out. All right, I believe I see a stream down there, a very low running stream, but I think I hear it coming up. I'm only 0.98 in, so just shy of a mile in, and it looks like I might have found water. Did I miss my turn also? Does not look like a part of this trail. Oh, I'm probably going back that way. All right. Yeah, this mountain up and down has been on a switchback. Not very well marked, though, for what I've been used to. All right, it's 12:30. I'm 2.29 miles in. See, I got a little stream slash, I think this is a roadway, actually, but water coming down, and I can resupply, and then it dips off in a little stream down there. So like a runoff stream, but I got a decision to make here because the trail is up there a little bit, but I came across the trailhead with a logbook, so I signed in, and there's actually a shelter back here. So now, do I shut it down early and collect some of the sunlight, which I need, and just call it a wrap? I can hydrate today. I mean, everything's here. There's a little platform up there, but I didn't come back and look at this yet, but we go. Got a little shelter. I got a little fire. Not that I need it in this heat, but bug spray. Oh, that's wonderful, actually. Well, I still can't make up my mind. There's no phone service here, so I don't know. It's really early in the day to shut it down, and I started late too. But I got my solar panel out there somewhere in that sunspot, collecting power for my power bank. I'm just gonna sit right here in the shade and eat something and think about what I want to do. Wish I could check. I should have checked the weather today. But, I'll figure it out. I'm gonna drink some water and that because I can refill up over here and to eat something for a couple minutes and relax. All right, guys, I decided not to stay here. I was just bored. So might as well get some miles in. I gotta figure out, next time I have service, sit down and figure out my plan for the next, what do I got, 8 days left or something out here? Yeah, something like that. And figure out where I want to be at. So come the 1st, I can be relatively close to a, hotel, food, all that stuff that I need to do. I'm walking this old road that's like half a stream and half an old road, and it's so thick with that humidity. It's like walking into a wall. Literally no energy today. I don't even want to move. I should have stayed at that last place. Or I should have walked the road and took the bike route, but it would have been much quicker to get to State Park. Much quicker, but I would have been out in direct sun. And this is killing me, so I don't know. I think I should just stayed at that last place in that little shelter. My shoes have no grip. I keep slipping. I don't know how well it's coming up, but right there in the corner, right there, I scooped up like a little minnow or a little baby fish in my water. That's a bug, but there's definitely a minnow in there. Right there. Ah, there he is. Where'd he go? There he is. It's probably not coming up. Oh, as I was squeezing the water, not only did I have a little fish in there, or a little minnow, whatever you want to call it, I definitely had a couple like water spiders also in there. So that bag was full of goodies. A little sushi with my water. It's 6 o'clock, guys. I'm 9 miles in, and this heat's just killing me. I don't even feel like moving. I think I got a road walk for another couple miles, but it's this type of road. I just got off the main road. And once I get up, State Forest is like 4 more miles away. If I can get it that far, as soon as I get in there, I'm looking for a place to sleep. I'm looking for a place to sleep basically now, but this property that you can see like right next to me is, they have the, first of all, they had a sign when you begin their property saying your GPS is wrong, turn the F around. And then, they got the Trump-Pence banners, the Confederate flag banners. They got the Don't Tread on Me flag. And there's like 10 cars in the parking lot. And I can hear them. Anyway, there's like, 7 or 8 people all dressed in full fatigues. And they're like practicing martial arts in the back. So I made sure I passed their property. But I'm guessing, local militia? I don't know. About 6:30, the road I was just on is right down there. It's literally a couple minutes after I talked to you last, I think. I can't remember, but I'm done. It's 6:33. I'm done, so let's call it 10 miles for the day, which is just pathetic, but my back hurts. This heat's killing me. I'm soaked. These bugs are outrageous right here, but I just soaked myself in that off, and it's not even bothering them. They're everywhere. My feet are hurting because these roads. This road is exactly like the road I went up last time where I talked about the Jeeps. It's just like people with off-road vehicles must love it. It's just all trenched up and muddy, and my feet are sliding, so my toes are starting to hurt from doing all the sliding. And I'm like, I just don't got this in me tonight. All right, guys, it's that Sunday evening at 8:36. That's what my tent looks like tonight. It's, front's open, usual. I don't think there's any chance of rain tonight. At least last time I saw the weather, where it was a very low possibility. So I try to keep the front open. Got a flattish area cleared out right there. Like I said, the road's right there. But so far as it came by, it's not a road you're driving regular cars. It's got to be an off-road vehicle of some sort. And, got those little side-by-sides. Somebody came by earlier. Didn't even see me here. But I didn't have the tent up either. But because the road dips down right there real low. And then they wouldn't be able to see me until they were pretty much at that blue blaze. But that's past me. So unless someone comes down the road, I think I should be all right. It's not someone's personal property anyway, so I don't, we'll see. But that's it, man. I'm going to call it a night and try to get up early and hit the road. Try to get some motivation. Hopefully get a good night's sleep. You guys know the deal. If not, I'll see you guys in the morning unless Smokey the Bear comes out. What kind of bird was that? He's been going ham for like the last 10 minutes. He just finally stopped as soon as I turned the camera on.